Hey everybody, happy Monday, happy January the 2nd, 2023. Happy 2023. It is time for your Mindful Minute with Dr. E. I hope that you have had a wonderful weekend, that you had a marvelous Monday, and that you're looking forward to a good night of restful sleep and then a terrific Tuesday. Tomorrow is my first day back at work after a 2 week vacation. I'm so excited to get back to work. I get to lead a staff training on relationship mapping at a high school, and I'm super excited about that. But since it is time for your Mindful Minute with Dr. E, you're probably wondering, Dr. E, what do you want us to be mindful for? And I'll tell you that today I was getting ready to go back to work. I was doing a whole bunch of different things, and I thought about something that I became aware of some time ago. So I was thinking to myself, this time last year, I was reeling. I was reeling from a huge disappointment, and I was just in the dumps, right? And unfortunately, I can be honest with you and tell you that I carried that with me for most of the year. And so I reflected today, you know what? This year is already starting off considerably better than last year did. Definitely not in the dumps in my feelings and things like that. And so you might be saying to yourself, Dr. E, what does that have to do with anything? And you still haven't told us what you want to be us to be mindful for. And I have said to you guys recently about what you're ingesting, right? Not just the food, not just the drink, but the social media messages, the music that you listen to, how to raise your vibration. I've shared with you my affirmational practice. I've shared with you my cleansing practice that I do every morning, my new morning routine where I do things to stimulate my senses. Someone this weekend, when I shared what I do, pointed out to me, oh, you're stimulating, all of the senses. I like candles that give off a scent, and I like incense that give off a scent, so I scent the home. I asked for, I expressed gratitude for a good night's sleep for the previous day. I expressed gratitude for a new day. I welcome, good feelings, and I play binaural music, so then I'm stimulating my sense of sound, and those sounds are resonating in my body. And we all know that our bodies are 70% water, and so the music that we listen to and the vibration of the music, the beat of the music vibrates through our body. And then I say affirmational statements, positive statements about goals that I have for myself, and I say them in the present tense as if they already exist. So I'm speaking power into what it is I want to do. And what that means is, if you say those things all the time, then you're mindful of it. And when you go to make a decision, you are more likely to make decisions that are in alignment with those affirmational statements, with those goal statements that for yourself. So when you hear people talking about manifesting, they're not just talking about things magically happening. What they're saying is that if you set your mind on a particular intention and you direct your energy toward a particular intention, then you're going to make sure that your decisions are aligned with it, and you're going to make it happen. So you do manifest it, but it's because you work towards it, because you set your mind towards it, because you set, effort. That's effort. You're making effort. You're doing work towards it. So here's what I want you to be mindful for. Be mindful when you do things that run counter to what you said is you're doing. I remember last week at one point, I looked at myself in the mirror when I was doing my affirmational statements, and I said, Monique, please, forgive me. Forgive me for the decisions that I make that aren't in our best interest, that aren't in your best interest. Forgive me for doing things that hurt more than help. And so here's what it was. Here's my aha moment. I got to get on my phone and look it up. So, we all talk about how Google and we're on our phones and it hears us say things, and then all of a sudden, things pop up for us, right? Ads for certain things pop up for us. Just all sorts of things. So, I'm subscribed to YouTube Music. I listen to YouTube Music when I'm in the car, when I'm at home. YouTube Music is on my television right now. I listen to music more often on my television than anything else. And YouTube told me that in 2022, the artists that stole the show for me were PJ Martin at 6,400 minutes, Molly Music at 1,900 minutes, and Kanye West at 1,500 minutes. Those were the three artists' music that I listened to most often. In the year 2022, I listened to 64,269 minutes of music on YouTube Music, 1,475 artists, 4,419 tracks, right? It keeps track of everything. But here's the thing. It told me the top 3 songs I listened to. The first one was Until the Pain Is Gone by Daily. I listened to that 109 times. Loved by You by Molly Music, and My Peace by PJ Morton. I listened to these 3 songs more than any other song. That told me everything. When I listened to that, I laughed to myself. Yep. I was trying to learn how to get some peace and protect my peace. My mind was way too engaged in being loved by somebody else. And man, the pain was so deep. I listened to that song Until the Pain Is Gone over and over again. And you wonder to yourself, and I wonder to myself, why am I so sad all the time? Well, God dang it, girl, you feed yourself sadness. Other than the song, Protect My Peace. You feeding yourself sadness. So if you're wondering why you keep going around and around on the hamster wheel, you're doing it to yourself. So here's what I want you to be mindful for. I want you to be mindful if you're telling yourself the truth or you're lying to yourself. I want you to be mindful of the things that you're doing that you're feeding yourself. I want you to be mindful of your routines and make sure that if you're saying you choosing joy, that the things that you do allow you to choose joy. That's what I want you to be mindful for, because I'm so excited that I'm finally mindful of it and I feel so much better. I had 3 of my bestest friends call me today and say, I feel, how you doing? How you feeling? And that meant so much to me. I have to share that with you because each one of them I told them I'm doing great. And I said that and it was true. Every bit of it. No more sad songs. When those songs that are stuck in my algorithm come up, I scoot past them. I'm listening to high level music now. Things that fill me up and make me feel great about living. It's amazing to me. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to be done. I always say that everything is your teacher if you're wanting to learn and if you're paying attention. So I'm thankful to YouTube that they gathered all of that data and showed me, because I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it for myself. And I'm sharing it with you, and hopefully you have something that'll allow you to take a look back and reflect and think about it. If you think that 2022 was a hard year, what did you do to contribute to that hard year? And what did you do to pull yourself out of it? That's it. I am going to be done because I'm running into 8 minutes now. But I always appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to a good word. It is always my intention to help you learn how to lighten your load with whatever it is I share with you. So I want to leave you how I leave you every day. I want you to be kind to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. I want you to be kind to others. Gift them. The best way you can be kind to somebody is give them your time, give them your honesty, give them fully who you are, because you are the gift. And bless them with your smile, because when you're smiling, you feel better, you look better, and everybody around you feels and looks better too. Thank you guys so much for supporting Choose Joy with Dr. Avril Monique. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit like, give me a comment so I get some feedback. Make sure I'm doing something that's worthwhile doing. I already know that I am, but if you want to say it, that'd be great. And share it with your family and friends. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful evening and an even more beautiful Tuesday tomorrow.